Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a vintage Royal lighter, Petrol lighter, made in USA. It has several features in its design that are not typical of your vintage cigarette lighter, petrol lighter. It would be very easy to be fooled by this lighter. It looks like most automatic Ronson type mechanisms just on the surface, but it is not. But nonetheless, a very cool old lighter that, to me, that just makes it a little bit more novel and unique, that the mechanism, while rudimentary and very basic, nonetheless was put into practice and employed by people to light up their cigarettes or whatever it was that they were smoking. This lighter shows wear, dings, scuffs, maybe a dent or two, corrosion, tarnish. It is marked Royal lighter, made in USA, patent pending, abbreviated. There is a design of some sort. I don't know if this is decorative or if this was promotional or advertising. Sort of a line and a triangle and a 3/4 circle. Looks like it could have something to do with a cult or something. Many scratches to the wear, or to the surface I should say, and wear. See what I'm saying about the rudimentary design? There we go. So in my mind, this is a lot more like a striker lighter, something of that nature, than it is most petrol lighters that we think of. It just doesn't seem right that that snuffer doesn't close on its own. But that is the way it was designed, and it did not take that long for it to light up earlier, but it would certainly be no worse than carrying around matches. According to the Toledo Bend VCL site, the Royal lighter was manufactured in Detroit, Michigan. They also made the Royal case lighter. They also have this down as 1940s. It says aluminum case. I don't know. That may be so. It seems heavier to me. It's just kind of thin. It does say plated insert, and I certainly agree with that. I don't know what the base material was. This is also what I would categorize as a slipcase lighter. and that the insert handles everything except basically just covering your fuel well. Funny how many of these lighters had the same basic lines or ideas or appearance. Well, this may be taller. It certainly looks similar to the Adonis and the Bentley butane. So, but where those are, the Bentley butane is actually a whole different thing. A butane lighter with a flint spark. The Adonis is an automatic mechanism, I should say, just as most of the Japanese type advertising lighters that are pretty much clones of that mechanism. But in this one you have a slip case rather than fuel screws. The flint tube is straight, and it appears, I didn't try to pull that out of there, but I believe that is a, well, maybe not solid fuel cell, a two-piece. In other words, a big piece over here and the more slender piece over here are one piece that goes all the way up, I believe. We'll see. I didn't get too deep into it. Drilled the flint tube out, got it sparking okay, which took forever to really get it to where it could give the flint any kind of groove. But you can see it works all right. Make sure that you get over and check out dependableflame.com. I spent several hours over there this morning building pages, brand pages for the archived lighter listings. Let me know how maneuverable that all is. If there's anything that needs explanation, maybe there's anything I need to clean up. Check that out. You can leave comments over there on any of those pages, and I plan on leaving those up in perpetuity. The only caveat is if space allowed, it may be that they end up getting extended one more page to where each lighter has its own page. I hope it doesn't come to that. That seems like a lot of work. Anyway, I'm not a master web designer or anything like that. You can see that, I'm sure, from the page. But I do want it to be functional, and I want you to be able to get around and find the lighters and the archived listings. If there's some kind of research you need to do, or comparison, or maybe you're trying to ask me a question and I haven't responded, but getting a good picture would be just as good. Anyway, that's what those pages are over there for, is whatever you need them for. The 1954 lighter repair manual refers to this type of lighter as thumb pressure type, under section 4, thumb pressure type. I haven't encountered any others. I'm trying to remember. It seemed like there might be one called a silver match or something like that that was like this. Just a no frills. Might as well be a real good box of matches in your pocket. Until next time.